with Mend, we open our arms to women and we believe them. We listen to their stories, we believe them, we encourage them to remember who they really are and to know their truth. And that's part of our program is to keep that confidence, but to build it back up to where it may have been knocked down.
Well, good afternoon, SLAE family. I am thrilled to be here today with our guest from Michigan. Thrilled and excited because she has a really creative and exciting nonprofit to share with us. So from Michigan today, I want to welcome Sam Seelhoff. So Sam, thank you so much for being here.
Yes, thank you for having me.
And Sam is the executive director, of Mend on the Move. So to kick us off today, would you explain what Mend on the Move is, please?
Yes, so as you said, we are in Michigan. So we are a nonprofit organization that employs and empowers women who are survivors of abuse and trauma, whether it be from childhood or adulthood or both. They come to us for employment, a safe place to work, a support network, and creativity. So the cool thing about Mend is what we do for these women is we train them and we provide a place for them to create jewelry and leather goods. And that provides a therapeutic environment on top of receiving social work services and the support of each other in the workplace.
So you're developing not only an avenue for these women, but a community where they can go through the experience of getting their lives back together, in not just individually, but as a community.
Yes, and the idea is that they'll come to Mend for 2 years. They will get a safe work environment and learn new skills such as jewelry making and sewing and get those one-on-one services. So whether it be setting goals for what they're going to do after Mend, whether it be connecting to a therapist or a community, our support groups that we run at least bi-weekly for them to be able to bring their emotions to the workplace, which is not typical, but it's what we designed to do a more sensitive work environment for those who are maybe not quite ready for that 9 to 5 or that structured setting.
And not only are you making jewelry, you have earrings, necklaces, you also have totes and all kinds of things. But I thought was really unique was the materials and how you are really helping the environment at the same time that you're helping these women. So can you talk about the materials that you're using for all of these items that are made?
Yes, so we repurpose auto scraps or auto parts that have no use to the major corporations or small ones around us. We also have received donations of car seat leather, which we turn into clutches, purses, backpacks, wallets. All of these things go into the creative process, but really we look at it as we're repurposing them, just like we're having the ability to show these women that they are worthy and their life can be turned around as well. So we like to tie that into what we teach the women, what we provide to the women, and just the really cool things we can make. Being from Detroit area is the auto, place of the world. So what better way to help the community while we're helping these women is to use these scraps and materials that are available to us.
And I love the symbolic nature of that. The way you were touching on that quickly, that the same way that you have something that could be perceived as not having use, you're making it as something beautiful, the same way these women may have viewed the earlier parts of their lives of their tough experiences.
Exactly, exactly.
And how does this work? Where do you get this? Do you have arrangements with the car dealerships, the auto repair shops? How do you make these arrangements?
Yes, so I've been with Mend for about a year and a half. Our founder, whose name was Joanne, she actually created this organization in a place of her own healing, and she loved to create and she loved to upcycle things. I think she even used a smaller company where she upcycled watch parts into different things. So her idea was to connect her mission with Metro Detroit for the auto parts. So she just started hitting the ground running and reaching out to different organizations. And thankfully, we still have those connections today. We just received donations from Automatic Springs, from a company called Adient, from, Ford donates a space to us at one of their plants. We just have all of these organizations jumping in to help us with our mission and to keep our nonprofit running.
Outstanding. Now you're located in Michigan and you do have live events in Michigan, but we also will talk about the website in a minute. Maybe just for a quick second, because obviously not all the listeners are from Michigan, but you could talk about a little bit about how they can come see it if they're in the area.
Yeah, so right now is we're approaching the holiday season, which is the busiest time for us in regard to our sales. So we love to hit as many vendor opportunities as possible. For example, over the summer we did Eastern Market in Detroit, which is a big shopping spot. We're going to be doing the Detroit Urban Craft Fair coming up soon, which is at the Masonic Temple. We're going to be in Ferndale, right downtown, at the Underground Holiday event. Um, we go to different churches. We're available to do pop-ups, even at homes if there's, a good gathering of people who are interested in not only our products, but learning about our mission to help these women.
Fantastic. And then you have a website where people can learn more about your mission and they can also shop for the items.
Yes, so our online website is mendonthemove.org. We have over 50 pieces of jewelry, several bags that can be viewed, and also you can learn more about our mission in different ways aside from shopping that you could help support us to keep moving forward throughout the years.
Yes, we'll talk about that in just a minute, but I was wondering, could you share a little bit about maybe an example of how your nonprofit has been able to help a woman, or just maybe a story or some highlight of what you're able to do?
Of course. I'll start with even before my time. Joanne starting this organization has helped over 60 women so far. So we keep at least currently, our circle small. There's only 9 of us total. That's everybody. Leadership, finance, we're all very small. So one of my favorite stories from my time with men so far is I came in originally as the social worker. So I was paired up with one of the women to help set goals for herself that included a budget. She wanted to pay off bills that she had had from a previous relationship that was not healthy for her. But she took on a lot of the debt to move on as quickly as she could. So
Yeah.
I helped her budget. She was able to meet her goals and then move into a place of her own for the very first time. And now that same woman is one of our supervisors, and she helps us run and developed a platform that helps us with profit margin, that helps us with pricing our products. So the same woman I was writing a budget with is now running part of our finance department, if you will. So the growth, the confidence, the skills, it's just that's one of my favorite stories so far.
Oh, that's wonderful. And to me,
Mhm.
that's the best testimonial of a great nonprofit, when someone who's been through the process and comes out better for it is so moved and touched that they want to come back and help. That there's no better testimonial than that.
Right. Nope, it's wonderful, and we've been able to provide employment opportunities to some women who may not have been accepted at other places because of their story and situation that they found themselves in. But with men, we open our arms to women and we believe them. We listen to their stories, we believe them, we encourage them to remember who they really are and to know their truth. And that's part of our program, is to keep that confidence, but to build it back up to where it may have been knocked down by others.
Phenomenal. Now, people can any time of year support your organization by shopping online and getting some earrings or necklace for themselves or whatever it is, or a tote, or for themselves or someone else. But we are approaching the holiday season too. So, sometimes it's great to be able to give something that has, some depth and meaning to it. And then there's also people that you sometimes don't know what to get for them. So this is such a cool gift, because you include information with each purchase, right? Can you tell them what comes in it that explains a little bit about the cause?
Yeah, so each piece of jewelry, every single piece comes with a tag. So every piece that we make in studio is given a name and a description. So it's not just this is a copper bracelet, is it is a poem about depth, about experiences that the women have had, why we do this, what this certain bracelet means to us. So every time you give a gift, there'll be a saying on the back of the tag, and it's actually personally signed in pen originally by the woman who was a survivor that made that piece of jewelry. So we also send out with our gifts postcards about our website, how you can help and how you can view more as well. So while it's a great gift, it's a good way to spread the word. It's a good talking piece, and who doesn't love jewelry as well? So
Who doesn't love jewelry?
Right.
And it is, sometimes you also have that friend, you're like, what do I get that person? You don't know what to get them, or they seem to have everything, but I don't know
Mhm.
a woman that wouldn't be inspired by a gift that represented empowering other women.
Exactly. And that's my main goal, is to spread the mission of helping our survivors. But even for people who are very auto focused, maybe they work in the industry, or they're in leadership in auto, or they collect classic cars, whatever it may be, they are really intrigued by, this is an auto scrap. So even the auto people in your family, it's still going to help us spread our mission, and it's going to give them a unique gift that they never would have thought of.
Yes, and it is wild that you're able to do that and make it out of car parts. And the other parts is very affordable. And
Hmm.
I know we didn't prepare this part in advance,
Yeah.
but can you just give people a price range? Because I was really in awe of how much you kept it affordable so people could go out and really help men on the move.
Yeah, our jewelry typically runs from the low $30 range to upper $40 range. They usually fall somewhere in between. Now, our leather bags can be a bit more, but still within the $100 range. And even down to our new leather wristlets, which is only 30. So we try to keep it affordable. One, because we want to spread the word, so we don't want to make it unreachable. And two, we utilize a lot of donated parts. So we factor that in, that, hey, we can sell this a little bit lower if we can sell more and get the word out more. So we look at all of those things when we're making plans in our organization.
Especially because it's real leather, so that tends to be pricey.
It is. It does. It does. And just because it's a low price, the quality and the beauty is still there. Trust me, it's beautiful online, but to see it in person, I don't, you probably can't see, but I'm wearing one of our copper bracelets. So
Mm,
for example, for auto parts, this used to be copper brake line. It is bent, hammered down, and fired with a patina to give it a colored or flamed look. And it's just amazing. And we don't contract out our designs at all. Our lead design supervisor can get anything from, for example, a bag of broken windshield glass. We have necklaces that are some of our biggest seller that she's turned into beautiful art, and then the women in the studio learn how to make it, and it's just a beautiful, beautiful thing to have um, jewelry out of what was once maybe dirty in a bag or on a plant
crazy.
floor.
Yeah,
So,
I was peeking at the site and I saw a beautiful pair of they look like glass earrings. So
mhm.
it's
Oh yeah,
remarkable. Yes. Now, so people can go online and they can shop at your website. Also, you accept donations if they just want to support the cause, correct?
correct. Yes, there is a way to donate online, and we actually recently developed a way for people to become regular donors. If you wanted to sign up to be a regular monthly donor, or weekly, or anything, even if it's $5, it goes into the support of the women. So all of that is available on our website.
And I always encourage people, sometimes people are hesitant to give to something if they don't have a lot of money. But like you said, $5 is $5. It helps. It all helps.
Yeah, anything helps. And as we've talked a lot about, we use donated auto scraps. So if there's any auto suppliers or auto industry ties that might see this video, my contact information is on the website. We're always looking for new parts, new scraps. So that is a huge way that the community can also help.
And if someone wants to reach out and they can email you through the website, contact you and find out if they have certain things and whether that would be usable for or not, correct?
Yes, they can. My contact information is on there, but for those who want to jot it down, it's very simple. It's just sam@mendonthemove.org. So I am always looking to network, always looking for new connections. So please feel free to reach out.
Fantastic. And
Mhm.
so we've got, you can donate, you can send in potential car scraps. And then of course you could buy some, gifts for yourself or for someone else and take care of all that. And if they are donating, et cetera, that is a nonprofit. So they can use that as a tax deduction as well, correct?
Absolutely. We have donation receipts that we provide to each donor with our ID number and all of that needed for tax purposes. And like you said, shopping is the easy way to do it. But for anybody who owns a store or who may know somebody, we also do wholesale. So we sell wholesale to maybe shops, that would like to sell our jewelry. We have stores all over Michigan, and we're starting to branch out in other states as well. So you don't have to be in Michigan to be at one of our wholesalers. We can set that up through the platforms that we go through as well. So we're always looking for new partners.
So if someone has a boutique or even a salon or something and they want to feature that, I know there's a local salon where I live and they have some jewelry and things they sell, so they can participate and contact you. And just to make sure we're clear, they can get it at wholesale and then even get a little income off of it while supporting you at the same time.
Yes, we offer it at wholesale, so that markdown, so they can resell it at a price that they choose. Hair salon is a great example because sometimes people don't think about that, but we have a few salons that carry us, and it's actually does really well because they don't carry a ton of different stuff. So it's spotlighted in there as getting your hair done, grab a necklace. So boutiques, salons, stores, we're looking for bigger retail partners. Our plan is to keep the intimacy and the privacy for our women, but to grow, I guess you'd say financially, so we could bring more women in, so that we can help more women. So the more sales, the more donations, really, the more people we could reach.
Excellent. So if
Mhm.
you're in need of some earrings and a necklace, which, everyone's in need of that, right? But, or if you're looking for something, creative or sentimental to get a friend for the holidays, it's great. So one more time, the website, please.
Mendonthemove.org.
Perfect. And Sam, thank you so much for being here, and congratulations to you and Joanne for the creativity you have, upcycling and helping women that have survived abuse and creating an income stream for them and helping other people to be able to donate and have a little fun with it.
Okay, thank you for having us, and thank you for giving me a time to share our mission and our products.
It's a pleasure. I'll be going online and I'm going to pick up those earrings I was staring at. So everyone check it out. They've got some great,
Okay.
great things that are super affordable, and it's always wonderful to help other women. So thank you so much, Sam.
All right. Thank you. Take care.
Have a great day.